I'm gonna tell you every single job out in the oil patch that makes $100,000 plus a year, from drilling rigs to production. I'm gonna give you a brief description of each job, so if you're looking for work, you know which career is right for you. First and foremost, we have Elise Road and lease pad construction. Nothing happens without the road or the lease, and what these guys do is build a road in the bush. So they cut down the trees, they mulch, they shape the land for the other oil field operations. Then we got our seismic crew. What they do is they blow shit up underground so we can find that dirty black oil. Then we got our rig moving crew. This is a pack of professional drivers that bring in the drill buildings, and other supplies for drilling operations. Then we have our drilling rigs. This is where we actually drill for oil and gas. Now this is hard work, so if you're a bitch, fuck off. Now also with drilling rigs, there is offshore drilling rigs. Now it's the exact same process, except you're in the middle of the ocean. We can't forget about our casing crew. So the casing boys come in and they put casing down the drilled well so it doesn't cave in or allow unwanted material inside. We got the wireline boys. What's wireline, you say? Simple answer, it is technology that goes down into the well and gives us information on formations and location of tooling. We use it for both drilling rigs and HDD rigs. Now, can't forget about those dirty, filthy cementers. That crew comes in and then cements the casing into the well. And this also prevents unwanted materials and waters to getting in that casing. A personal favorite of mine, frack you Trudeau. Frackers, those beautiful bastards, then come in and pump an ungodly amount of pressure down into that well, and they frack that formation. Woo! Fucking up all sorts of shit when they do that. But we get that oil and gas, and it starts to flow through those frack veins, and that goes into the well and gives us our oil and gas. Then swabbing crews come in and they remove the remainder of that frack fluid out of that well. There is a variety of things that happen after this, and in no particular order I am going to list them off. We have the capping of the well, and we got the roustabouts, flowback operators. We have installing the pump jack. There are service rigs or workover rigs that come and work on the well the entirety of its life. We have well testers, we have snubbing, we have coil tubing. There's a variety of jobs, but one of the most important jobs out there that you can easily make $100,000 is being a drug dealer. The boys in the patch have very hungry noses. They're starving, so there needs to be someone to feed those noses. But there is risk involved, and that's called jail. Also, I wrote a book called Pipeline Diaries. Where is that? There we go. Pipeline Diaries. Now, it's a great book. It's the Beethoven of books, and basically just tells you all the great stories we have out working in the oil patch. So go check it out, you filthy animals. Moving on to pipelining. These are large crews of men that put pipe inside the ground that transport oil and gas from the well to production plants and refineries. There are bending crews. They bend the pipe so it flows with the curvature of the land. We have heavy equipment operations. They move earth and assist in multiple other tasks in pipeline operations. We have HDD, that is horizontal directional drilling. And what these guys do is they drill under roads, they drill under rivers, and they drill through mountains. And then they pull a pipe through the hole that they drilled, and then that connects to the other pipeline. We have Hydro-Vacers who use high pressured water and suction to remove earth from unsafe areas like shit that can explode, and they also transfer fluid to different locations. Welders, they fix things and they also weld the pipe together. But these bastards are really bad at parking. If you ever work on the pipeline, you'll see what I mean. We can't forget mechanics. Those boys fix things when they're broken down. Everyone loves a mechanic because they're always there in your darkest hour. X-rays, they make sure the weld is strong and up to code. We have coders. They code the pipe so corrosion doesn't happen when it's down in the soil, in the earth. We got pipeline inspectors that inspect the pipe. Now we can't forget about safety. They have an important job. But my opinion is it's getting a little crazy in Canada. Don't like it. Can't do simple tasks without these crazy control measures now. And also there's an environmental job, which is important because we can't be fucking up the environment too much. They're also a little bit annoying as well though. Okay, oil and gas industry has a lot of truck driving jobs. So you're gonna need your class 1 or your class 3 to do this job. Plus, if it's a specialized truck driving position, you'll need other tickets. So these boys are basically our supply chain. So they are heavy equipment haulers, water truck haulers, fuel trucks, supply trucks, and there's also crane trucks. And they are used for drilling rigs and HDD rigs for a variety of different tasks. Another thing I want to mention is there are the supply boats for the offshore rigs, and they do the exact same thing as the truck haulers, except just from they're taking supplies from land and bringing it to the offshore rig. Another job out there is deep sea divers. They do all the welding and support. Now we're going into production. Almost every job in this needs some sort of education, but you get paid way more than $100,000. There's lots of jobs here. So you got your power engineer, you got your class 4, class 3, class 2, class 1 power engineer. Pipe fitters, connecting the refinery pipes and the modules together for the separation of oil and gas to desired locations. Insulators, to make sure the oil inside the pipe stays the same temperature they want when the pipes are exposed to the elements. Then we got our millwright, fabrication, electricians, welders, maintenance workers. These guys make the plant function. And let's not forget shutdowns. This is when a refinery shuts down to do its maintenance and quality control to make sure everything is up to code. Last thing I want to point out is I'm from Alberta and we got the oil sands. And what we do here is take dump trucks of oil-laced sand, steam the shit out of it, and then separate the products that we want out of it, and then ship it to desired locations. On the production side of things, you're gonna make a lot more money, you're gonna have a better schedule, but you're gonna need an education. But with all these jobs, you can make $100,000 plus a year. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Also, to give a better idea on wages, tell me what you do and what you make, just so everyone can see in real time the pays for the jobs out there. Thanks again. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you later on.